All right, we're in that part of winter where it seems like pay extra attention to the forecast because based on today, it's spring.
Fake spring is going to pause.
Yeah, real
Back
quickly.
to reality. I kind of like this snowfall though because it's mostly overnight, heading into a weekend, and you can let it snow Friday night if you don't have to go anywhere, and wake up Saturday morning, deal with it, then carry on.
And then have a weekend, whatever you want.
Exactly.
Good news.
Snowbanks won't be quite as brown anymore either.
That would be nice too.
Nice. I wanted to start with the big picture because this is an interesting setup. There is a strong area of high pressure way up over Hudson Bay, but this is draining dry and cold air into northern Maine and will be doing so through the event. They're not going to have any snow across the far north because the air will be too dry. But at the same time, this moisture will come up and bring snow to southern and central Maine, which for a few hours tomorrow night will come down at a good clip. Clear out there now, and overnight temperatures will drop into the single numbers up north, teens to around 20 just about everywhere else. And with a light wind, some of the typically colder valleys could drop into the single numbers tomorrow morning. There will be some sun for a while tomorrow morning, but clouds will be thickening up from the south and west. You get sun much of the day in eastern and northern Maine, but we turn overcast by early afternoon in southern parts of Maine. And this is 4 o'clock. If you're going to be back in New Hampshire, Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, it should be snowing by around 4, and a few snow showers are possible near the New Hampshire border by that point too. I think in most places in the greater Portland area, around 6 or 7 o'clock, this is when this gets going, and it may pick up pretty quickly after it starts. I think that by 8 o'clock, there are some good snowfall rates, close to an inch per hour coming in from New Hampshire into western Maine. At that point though, 8 o'clock, it's still dry in eastern and northern Maine, and this northern edge kind of eases up toward Bangor by about midnight, and that's about as far north as it's going to get. After midnight, the snowfall rates will come down, so it's just a few hours of intense snow in southern and central Maine. And this will break up to more scattered snow showers late at night, and by daybreak on Saturday, there's very little snow left. There could be a coating after sunrise on Saturday, but I think most of the snow is on the ground by that point. The most uncertain part of the forecast is this area here because of that dry air. How far north does the snow get, and how far north does the more intense snow get? But we're pretty confident in 4 to 7 inches through much of southern Maine, including Lewiston, the Oxford Hills, up to Bethel, all the way down through York County and parts of the mid-coast. And then 2 to 4 inches around Augusta, through Penobscot Bay over to Bar Harbor, and a coating to 2 for the down east coast and greater Bangor area. Again, Saturday during the day, largely dry, 20s to near 30. Sunday looks dry as well, and then there will be a big storm forming off the east coast on Sunday. We do not think this will be a direct hit for us. In fact, the European model pretty consistent, holding it well offshore. The American model a little closer. The GFS brings some snow into the coast on Monday. We don't think this will be a direct hit because the jet stream guides it out to sea. We just have to see if the edge of that snow comes close enough to brush the coast on Monday. It's just a possibility. Tomorrow, seas around 2 feet with a southeasterly wind, 5 to 10 knots. Sun fades to clouds tomorrow, and we get a burst of snow tomorrow night. If you do have any Friday night plans and you have reason to be traveling around 9 or 10 o'clock in southern and central Maine, it will be pretty tricky during that time frame. But the weekend, we're in good shape, partly sunny on Sunday. We'll watch Monday, and then just a front with some snow showers on Wednesday. So I think we can manage this mostly overnight. If you're staying home tomorrow night, no problem.
Right.